Hello CM family. I'm the contributor of sketch number 11 for September's 2022 virtual crop. My name is Diane Jansen and I live just outside of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. This sketch is very appealing to me because I like the use of all the pictures that can be put on this page. So that is why I'm happy to contribute to this from the Lullaby Lane collection. So the first, and of course the Jammies chain border maker cartridge, using of course both repositional and permanent adhesive, and having the opportunity to add the stickers and also the Lullaby Lane embellishments. The first thing that I did was choose my background paper for scrapbooking, and I took the wood grain look because all the other papers would blend so nicely with it and make a true background. Then I chose this as my main paper, and I also used some of it for cutting out the Jammies border maker cartridge. And I used the flip side of it to make the other part of my page, which you'll see in a little bit as I show you what I have done. I like the combination of the green footprints along with the stripes, and so I used that, but I needed a third one and I didn't want it to be too bold and overpowering, and so I chose this with the pins. Now people nowadays don't hardly know what pins are for diapers and such, but anyways, that's what I used, and this is the other side of that, but I thought I was going to get too much green going on and not enough contrast. So when I went to do my paper, I took the large sheet of the stripe and cut it at 6 inches. And so it was 6 inches by 10. So you have a bit of border at the top and a space at the bottom. Then I took the flip side of this and used it at the bottom here with the feet. And since it's rather non-directional, but still had a bit of direction, I chose to put it on in this fashion. Can't match it now. Anyways, then I used the pins here, butted it up to that, overlapped here so it resembled a sketch, and then I started laying out my pictures. One of the nicest tools I find for cropping down your pictures so you can see what's going to be on them is to use the clear templates, and I used the 3x3 and then just enlarged my borders by 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch for each side. And of course I also did it with this picture. I tried really hard to do it with this one, but I lost too much, so I had to deviate from the actual sketch to make this work in there as well. It was quite fun to use the embellishment pack, and because these were our twin grandsons, a big blessing, I love this saying. I had to cut it down so it fit, and then I mounted it, and of course I've used foam squares for all of the things that I took, items that I took out of the embellishment pack. I used this of course as for my journaling box, and I did use some stickers out of the sticker pack. There's lots more beautiful ones in there that I really like. And then I took my border maker cartridge of Jammies. I cut it from the footprints of this here and put it in part here. Then I cut cardstock. I used olive cardstock on all of this, and then I put the little olive hearts inside the little spaces, but nothing worked down here, but I just tied it together with those. This has been a very fun project for me, and I will be using this sketch more often because I have lots of pictures that I can make fit into the 3x3s, or maybe even 2.5 by 2.5. We'll see how that goes. Enjoy this sketch and have a great time.